All right, we've got breaking news now that we've been covering for you. A fire that's spreading outside a Dallas high-rise.
A fire crews think that this was some kind of an electrical problem, and this has been going on since about 3 o'clock this morning. NBC's do not.
All right, when we continue this morning, we're going to take a look at the road conditions around the metro area. We'll get you updated on the power outages, and also we have live crews keeping an eye on the roads for you. This picture is coming to us this morning from McKinney. All right, welcome back. 6:17 your time now as you take a look at McKinney. This is US 75 and 121. We've been keeping a live look up there for you all morning long. As you can see, the sleet and freezing rain continuing to fall up there. Our Kendra Lynn has been getting pelted up there all morning long as we continue our extended coverage for you this morning of this winter storm blast. All right, let's get back over to the weather expert desk with Grant. We know wind chills in the teens this morning and a few more hours of the precipitation to come. The latest numbers into our newsroom, 186,000 folks around the metro without power, 96,000 of those in Dallas County alone. All right, thanks so much, Ray. And we're going to try to talk with some folks who were staying at the hotel. So we're going to work on that and try to bring that to you as our coverage continues this morning at 6:38. But Ray Vietta's been down there for the better part of 2.5 hours now. And this thing just has been a major nuisance for the fire department, trying to figure out how to deal with it.
Right. And firefighters, of course, dealing with the elements that all of us are getting out into as well. So big trouble for them. Yeah,
absolutely. 6:38 your time. One of the spots that always seems to become a problem in the winter weather, of course, is the high five.
Tree, but obviously him getting hit so hard with those icy pellets.
And the other thing we noticed there was considerably less traffic, which means the roads are going to be worse because folks are not keeping those grooves in there that enable you to get around in weather like this. So, and it's going to get slick in a hurry too. So that area is probably going to be really tough to navigate this morning.
Now, before the world is still turning, Cowboys Nation.
Yes, it is.
But man, what a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, and there's always next season. There's always room for another 8 months.
No, we want it this season.
Yeah, well, you know what? And you know what? The thing about it, Grant, the Chargers and the Bengals are in the playoffs. Come on. And we can't get in? Good gracious.
Well, we had several chances, you know, all through the year, some close games.
What's going on outside?
Well, I'm not going to let you down. Maybe like
we hope not.
Like Cowboys fans are a little disappointed. But
our other big story this morning at 6:04, Cowboy fans feeling a little deja vu this morning for the third straight year. The boys just missed out on the playoffs. And even though quarterback Tony Romo was out following back surgery, many fans agree. They say his backup, Kyle Orton, ended the game just as Romo would have, with a late, great play to Des Bryant, followed by a last-minute bad throw, game-ending interception. Now, even though many feel Kyle Orton did a great job stepping in for the injured Romo, the question remains, what has to happen for the boys to get into the postseason? NBC5 Sports Director Nui Scruggs gives us his take. And, of course, we would like to know what you think, and if you think someone needs to go, who is it? Tweet us your thoughts at Morning Maniac or at Lindsay NBC5. Maybe we'll get your tweets on a little later in the show. But, you know what, if Jason Garrett is going to be the quarterback, you know what? Yeah, I mean, the head coach, you at least ought to let him go get the players he wants. If he's going to be the chef, let him go shop for the ingredients.
Yeah, a lot of comments about Jerry Jones this morning so far on Twitter.
Beginning on Wednesday, drivers with 100 or more unpaid tolls will be banned from NTTA roads. Use the tollways without paying up, and you run the risk of a ticket, fines up to $500, or even having your car impounded. The changes are part of the NTTA's effort to collect some $50 million in unpaid tolls.
Pay your bills, people.
You'll sleep better. You'll sleep better at night.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. 6:09 your time right now. Still to come, 2 bombings in 2 days.
The death toll rises in Russia overnight. Live from the nation's capital, safety concerns swirl as the country prepares to host the Olympics. 6:09 your time. Stay with us. Welcome back at 6:12. We're following a developing story out of Russia this morning where a bomb explosion on a trolley bus has killed 14 people.
This comes just one day after another deadly bombing at a train station. NBC5's Brian Moore joins us now live. UT Longhorn football fans are waking up to a bittersweet day. Today is the final game for head coach Mack Brown in the burnt orange.
Yeah, the Texas Longhorns will battle the number 10 Oregon Ducks a little later today in the Valero Alamo Bowl. The teams will face off in San Antonio, and while Mack will dominate the headlines, he said the focus should be on the players.
This is about them. It's about the seniors' last game. It's about the younger players moving forward. So we have not talked about that all week.
And back here, a little closer to home in North Texas, the Armed Forces Bowl kicks off early. 10:45 start this morning at Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. Middle Tennessee State will take on Navy. It's the first appearance for both teams in the Armed Forces Bowl. For Carrollton's own Darius Dayton, he's excited about ending his Navy football college career at home.
Man, you know, I got all my family coming out. A lot of family from Louisiana coming up too, coaches, people I went to high school with. All, you know, to finish it where I started is an unbelievable feeling.
Hoping he has a good game.
Hats off to him.
Yeah, and you got to hope that Mac Brown, that they pull out a win today.
You would hope so. Yeah, you would
That'd
hope
be good
so.
to see, wouldn't
Let
it?
him end on a positive note.
We're lucky we have some bowls here in North Texas.
We got good.